Hello, and thank you for viewing this SAP Access Request Submission informational video. Welcome. This instructional video shows how to submit a web-based SAP Access request to add or remove SAP roles. Access Request Provisioning is a web-based workflow tool that routes SAP Access requests to the appropriate business process coordinator or role owner, and internal controls for approval and provisioning in real time. To start a request from CoSD.IT, click on the Internal Services link. Select the ERP Enterprise Resource Planning tile to navigate to the ERP website. In the ERP home page, click on the Request Access to SAP link and select the SAP Security Request Log-On button to launch the GRC Access Request application. Notice that the role name can be obtained in the role definition file. In the SAP Security Request Log-On page, enter your Active Directory user ID, password, and click Log On. Click the Access Requests link, and in the Access Request screen, in the Reason for Request section, enter a reason for the purpose of the request. On the Attachments tab, add any supporting documentation which can be in PDF, Outlook, Word, or Excel formats. For an Add Role request, in the Request Details section, select Request Type, Add Role. In the Request for field, select Self, or Other, and select a priority such as High, Low, or Medium. For Request Type, Add Role, in the User Access tab, from the Add drop-down menu, select Role. In the Select Roles window, use the search box in the Role Profile Name field to search for a desired business role, and click Search. Remember that the role name can be obtained in the role definition file, located in the Requesting Access to SAP webpage in CoSD.IT. You can also do a search for a business role by adding an asterisk at the beginning and end of a portion of the role name. From the search results list, select the required roles, and use the arrow keys to move them from the Available to the Selected Roles section. And click OK. Click Submit to submit your request. A system-generated message will state that your request was submitted successfully. Click Close to end the SAP Access request to add a role. You will receive a GRC email stating the creation of the Add Role request. To submit an SAP Access request to remove a role, navigate to the Access Request screen. Enter a reason for the purpose of the request, and select Request Type, Remove Role. In the User Access tab, click Existing Assignments. This will display all the existing roles assigned to the user. To find the role you want to remove, you can sort assignments by assignment, description, system, environment, item type, or status. Remember that you can perform the search by adding an asterisk at the beginning and end of a portion of the role name and clicking the Filter button. Select the desired role and use the arrow keys to move them from the Available to the Selected Roles section, and click OK. Ensure that for all selected roles, the provisioning action status is set to Remove, and click Submit to submit your request. A system-generated message will state that the request was submitted successfully. Click Close to end the SAP Access request to remove a role. So, what happens after an access request is submitted? How would you know if the submitted access request was approved? Let's take a look at the access request approval workflow. All access requests go through an approval provisioning workflow. The first approval is performed by the employee's manager. The next approval is done by the business process coordinator or role owner for the requested SAP roles module. If further information is required by the BPC or role owner, a final approval may be required by an appointing authority in the department, or by internal controls for risk mitigation. Next, The request goes through a training verification stage, where the system will identify and validate if any required training for the requested roles has been completed by the employee for whom roles are been requested. An email will be sent to the employee if any required training has not been completed. Please notice that the requested roles will not be granted if required training is not completed. Upon completion of the training verification stage, the request is sent to the security stage for a final request review and an auto-provision access. The employee will be notified via email when the requested access is complete and closed. You can always find out where your access request is in the approval provisioning workflow by navigating to the SAP Security Request Log-On screen and clicking on the Request Status link. In the Active Queries screen, select your access request and click Instance Status. In the Request Status screen, the Audit Log section will show where in the approval provisioning workflow your access request is. Click the Close button to return to the Active Queries screen. You did it. You have completed the instructional video, How to Submit a Web-Based SAP Access Request to add or remove SAP roles. Thank you.